Okay, we're back, and this week's health question is, we're going to ask Kate to stay here. As a middle-aged adult, thank you, should I be taking a multivitamin? What do you think of multivitamins? I mean, the things have sweat. That's another area people, I think, are spinning about.
Yeah, well, what I recommend is kind of a moderate multivitamin, right? Because so for me, my average caloric needs are 1,500 calories. There's no way I can get 100% of the RDA of all the vitamins. I need some help. And so I just get a multivitamin that has 100% of the RDA of as many vitamins as I possibly can find. And then there's just a couple minerals that I supplement too. I've actually gone online and used a tool to figure out my habitual diet, what minerals am I chronically low in? And that's what I supplement to get me up to the 100%. I think we get into trouble when we do these, 3,000%.
And certainly there's been a lot of study, and none of them have been terribly compelling about taking multivitamins. Again,
or even specific vitamins.
And vitamin E, which we all think is an antioxidant, the studies looking just at vitamin E have been discouraging. They've shown worse outcomes.
Well, a lot of times, and people don't realize this, it's synthetic vitamin E. And so it's an enantiomer, and that means 50% of them are going to potentially oppose the effect of the actual vitamin E because they can bind the receptor, but they don't have the same shape, so they don't produce the same action.
So again, naturally occurring is better.
Yes, naturally occurring is better. So you get vitamin E from the natural fats, avocado oil, olive oil, peanut oil.
And the one thing, though, that calories are very highly concentrated in oil.
Yes.
I mean, you've got per gram, what is it, 2.5 times the number of calories. Doesn't that put you at risk by eating an oil-based diet?
This is why it's so important to actually be a fat burner, because your appetites are normalized. You don't want to eat all the time. And so you can stop eating when you've had enough. And that's sort of like a skill, a life skill that we've generally lost in this country, because what we had been focused on was, okay, fats are bad because they're too concentrated, and so if we want to eat a bigger pile of food, we don't want to have fat. But if your goal in life is not to eat big piles of food and to feel good and be healthy, then I would recommend not being afraid of actual oils and actual food.
And you're comfortable on 1,500 calories a day?
I am, yeah. And if I don't exercise, that's plenty for me. That's what the calculators say I need.
Yeah, no, if you calculate the caloric requirement, way below what I would tend to eat a day. Andrew, you were going to say something.
Just following up the exercise, how important is exercise in fat burning?
It's absolutely a fantastic tool. So when you exercise, your body produces hormones that help you burn fat. Even if you're a bad fat burner at rest, you become a better fat burner the longer you exercise.
And I know that the effect of that continues beyond when you stop exercising as well. So your metabolism is revved up for several hours afterwards, in addition to the time you're there on the treadmill or whatever you're doing.
Your fat burning is. And so if you, like what the trainers unfortunately will tell you is you got to eat right away after you exercise. But if you do that, then you just, all those wonderful fat burning enzymes and everything that you got cranking, you just slam them to a halt. And you go back, you block your fat burn again. So it's good if you exercise to wait at least till you're hungry again. And if you can wait an hour or two, you really get a lot of fat burning benefits. You'll be burning more fat at rest if you if you just don't eat for an hour or two after exercising than you were before you exercised.
So we've got a minute and a half left or so. Folks at home want to take your advice and start tomorrow. So you buy your book. By the way, is that available on Amazon and other places?
Yeah, it's available everywhere, and also from my website, which is drkate.com.
That's okay, yeah, please plug your website. That's drcate.com?
Yes, dr.
Yeah, so this is available there. And what should people, what can I do tomorrow to start being a fat burner?
So tomorrow, if you have a habit of a high-carb, starchy breakfast, think about what you might enjoy that doesn't have carbs in it, that's not starchy.
You described just a cup of coffee with creamy cream.
So easy, yeah. Just plenty of cream. Load up on the cream, because if you have like 4 or 5 tablespoons of it, that's just 250 calories, which is still going to be less than the average size bowl of cereal.
How about eggs? Everybody eats eggs for breakfast?
That's fantastic. Eggs with butter, and maybe a little bacon, maybe some vegetables for some antioxidants and other vitamins. Whatever tastes good. Just not so much
and
toast.
for dinner, inviting things that are natural, you're saying.
Absolutely natural. If you make it yourself, you've got a leg up.
Great.
Okay.
Thank you so much for being on our show today and telling us
fun.
all about
Yes, it's been a
your
lot of fun.
research.
And next time I'll bring my boxing gloves and we can go at it.
Oh yeah, no, it's lovely. So if you at home might have a question you'd like to ask on Health Talk, or would like to comments about our discussion today, please contact Andrea B. Health Talk at wchn.org.